Well, welcome you all here today. The Hood family are honoured today that you have come to celebrate and to pay respect to a very dear loved husband and father and uncle, brother. And today is really a day of joy, but also a day of sadness as well. But I say joy for two reasons. First is that Cedric is out of the pain and frustration and confusion of Alzheimer's that really ravaged his life and mind over the last few months. And secondly, because we know that Cedric has gone to be with the Lord, and that's always incredible joy for the Christian. He's gone to be with the Lord as Lord and Saviour, and Cedric's faith was very, very strong. It measured out in his life always, in his actions, in his speech, his heart attitude toward others. And Christ was always easily seen in Cedric's life. And so we come here today to remember, and I address the audience really, or the friends and family. We come here to remember and pay our respect for Cedric's life and to comfort you, the family, and to share in your grief today and also in your joy. We remember a man who was very gentle. He was gentle in nature, but he was strong in spirit. And really through him, God brought many blessings and joy to many people's lives, to all who knew him over the 76 years that he lived. Whenever I spent time with Cedric, whether it was in church or even the early days in the jeweler's office or in the shop or on the golf course or even in their home for a meal, always I came away with a sense that I'd been with someone who was a true gentleman. He was always gentle and kind and gracious. Cedric was quick to help others, to consider others always, and he brought joy and happiness to all who knew him. It's an honour to be here today, family, and to have to know and to love, to have to know and love Cedric as we did. Thank you for sharing him with us. And to the people here today who have come to pay their respects, the family welcome you for coming to share their grief with them today, to pay tribute to a wonderful husband, a dad, and a father-in-law, and a grandfather, and a much-loved brother, an uncle, and a friend, and a support to many. And so I, on behalf of Beverly and their children, Kathy and Nick, Jason and Frida, and the grandchildren, Jamie and Archie, and I must say that Jamie is flying back to Melbourne today. She couldn't be here today. And then also, last of all, was Catherine. And so on their behalf, we welcome you all here today. And a special thanks too to Warren for his skill, and for Wendy for her skill in the music department. And also very special thanks to the Eversley Home, who cared for Cedric and showing the love and the care that you did in those few months that he was there. And so let's start today. We welcome you all. Let's start today with prayer. Father in heaven, it is to you that we have our hope and comfort as we experience the loss of one whom was so loved by family and friends. Gracious Father, you are the unseen guest here, and yet while unseen, you are so readily recognized in the life of Cedric. Your nature and character permeated from his life. It emanated from his life. There was genuine care for others. There was a selfless giving and support that he gave to many who served and preached the gospel. There were always words of kindness and encouragement. There was a life example of Christian living. And most of all, there was the message of the cross of Christ that was always in Cedric's life, if not so often on his lips. Oh God, we say thank you today for the life of our friend, a husband and a father and a grandfather, and for the blessing he has been to so many. Thank you for his life of faithfulness to you and to Bev and to his family. Father, this is a very precious time for the family and friends, for we know that when you call one of your dear ones home to be with you, you tell us that it is precious in your sight. And just knowing that is your heart, we're deeply touched and adds to the